Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and I am here to talk about and review Ex Machina. Ex Machina is a 2015 film that was written and directed by Alex Garland. And if you're wondering, why are you just now finally reviewing Ex Machina? I had never seen it before. I remember when it came out a couple of years ago, everybody loved the movie. Everybody was just glowing and saying how much this was one of the best movies of that year. And so naturally, I didn't watch it. And not because I was trying to be a rebel, trying to be cool, the cool one who didn't watch the movie. No, I had it on my to-do list. I just, for whatever reason, couldn't get to it, never got to it until right now. Because Alex Garland has a new movie coming out. This was his very first written and directed movie. So I thought, let me just finally do it. Sit down, watch this movie. The plot is we meet this character, Caleb, who's played by Domhnall Gleeson. He gets selected, or kind of wins a contest of sorts, to get flown out to this rich guy's house, Nathan, played by Oscar Isaac, and he gets to do some studies with him, some research, and basically try to figure out if this new artificial intelligence, AI, robot, if it's seamless, if it works. Because Oscar Isaac has created these robots that seemingly have intelligence of their own, but he's trying to test it out and see how Domhnall Gleeson reacts to it, if this is successful, if there's something that we can do something with. And man, this film is crazy. It is. I can see why people loved it. I can see why everybody was saying how great it was, because it is. It's just that it's amazing. I love the movie. I did. First, it's the performances, it's the acting, not just from Domhnall Gleeson, who's an actor that I'm sort of back and forth on. Some movies I think he's good, in other movies I think he's kind of whatever. This movie, though, he's really good. I bought him as this character that he was. And when he gets to this place, you see this nice house. It's secluded. It's in an area of its own. Oscar Isaac, I couldn't get a full read on him, which is what you're supposed to have, where he comes off as a nice enough guy, a bro type guy that it's like, yeah, cool, this is going to be a piece of cake hanging out at this awesome house, right? But then you start to wonder, well, he's this rich and he's this secluded. His only interactions have been with these robots that he himself has created. And then you start to wonder, well, can I trust this guy? Is he using me for ulterior motives? You start to wonder. He has some shady stuff about him where he gets drunk and does all of this stuff. But then you meet Ava. Ava is the main artificial intelligence, the robot that we're dealing with here. We're doing the test sessions with. And she's played by Alicia Vikander, who I think this was her coming out party. This was her like, hey, this actress is going to be something. She eventually won an Oscar, and now she's doing big budget blockbuster movies like Jason Bourne and going to be in Tomb Raider. So this is definitely the movie where people recognized her, and I can see why. She is the standout for me. As good as Domhnall Gleeson was, as really good as Oscar Isaac was, I think he too was a guy that people started to take notice of here. He is that good. But Alicia Vikander, between the special effects, the CGI, this movie only cost $15 million, but you would never know. You would think it's a $100 million movie, just in the sense of the care that was put into the special effect of her being a robot, of her body being mechanical, and just the shape of it, how it looked like she was a real robot walking around with just her face on it. In fact, I'm gonna, now every time I see her, I'm gonna wonder, is she a real person? Is she human? Because she's that good at also playing the character Ava as, like, she's sort of robotic. She sort of maybe seems programmed with her responses and whatnot, but then she has moments. She has moments where she does almost seem human, where she does seem like she is developing feelings or having thoughts of her own, and you see her talk to Domhnall Gleeson in hiding of Oscar Isaac, sort of like telling him, hey, this is what's really going on here. And then you have to wonder, who do you trust? I think this movie, not just the special effects, because it did win an Oscar for its special effects, it deserved it for what little they have, it looks amazing. But for just the idea that the movie was going for, yeah, we've seen AI movies before, but this took it to such an interesting level with a small everything else. It made the best for what it had. It did so much with so little, and I can't gush enough about a movie that's able to do that. But to make me not sit here and think about that it is that, I didn't realize until I looked up the budget how low it was, and how then I was more floored and blown away by what it accomplished. And then the ending of this movie, I'm not going to spoil it or really talk about what happens, but it had me, what? It took me there. It was shocking, it was surprising, but it was kind of what I wanted to see. So guys, let me know in the comments below. Obviously, I enjoyed Ex Machina. It's now one of my favorite movies, especially with this idea. Let me know what you think of it. If you saw it, do you like it? Do you love it? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!
Got a gold in mind, can't stop till I reach that the gold is mine. No feet up, seat back, music, I breathe that, sleep that, eat that, ease back is pretty close, leading the pack, cause it is like snacks, a little to hold you over light work to me, but opponents under a bull.